Ever pondered the reason why we refer to lengthy bureaucratic processes as red tape? It's an interesting phrase, isn't it? A concept so vivid it instantly paints a picture of one caught in a labyrinth of bureaucracy, trying to navigate an intricate web of rules and regulations. The term red tape carries a rich history, a journey that dates back to centuries before it was popularly associated with the American Civil War in the late 19th century. Contrary to popular belief, red tape didn't originate from the veterans' records bound in red during the Civil War, even though that's a prevalent narrative, thanks in part to a memorable lecture by President Bartlet in the West Wing. The true origins of the term can be traced back to the 16th century, during King Charles IV's reign over Spain. Back then, important documents were tied with red ribbons to signify their significance. The bright red ribbon was not only eye-catching, but also came with a hefty price tag, making it an exclusive adornment for crucial paperwork. The tradition soon found its way to England, and even played a part in one of the most notorious royal scandals of all time. King Henry VIII used red ribbon to bind his repeated requests to annul his marriage to Catherine of Aragon. Throughout the 17th and 18th centuries, multiple references to official papers bound in red tape can be found. By the mid-19th century, the phrase had taken on a figurative meaning, symbolizing the complex and often frustrating parliamentary proceedings. Charles Dickens, in his 1850 novel David Copperfield, used red tape to describe the intricate and convoluted government procedures. The term crossed the Atlantic with the British colonies and became a part of the American lexicon. Even the infamous Stamp Act of 1765, which sparked the no taxation without representation protests, was originally bound in red tape. As Americans established their own government, the tradition of using red twill, ribbon, and other textiles to mark important documents continued. While it is possible that the term red tape gained popularity as a metaphor for complicated bureaucratic processes in the U.S. after the Civil War, it is evident that people had been grappling with and complaining about the red tape for a long time before that. So, the next time you find yourself tangled in a web of administrative procedures, remember that you're not just dealing with a modern-day nuisance. You're part of a centuries-long tradition that has its roots in the royal courts of 16th century Spain and has been a universal symbol for bureaucratic frustration ever since. The red tape, it seems, is a thread that ties us all together in shared experiences of navigating the labyrinth of bureaucracy.